Hello. So today is New Year's Eve, and I wanted to film this in advance actually, but it didn't really work out. Having some issues uploading videos, it literally takes days, you guys. Like, I don't understand what's going on. And I'm in Wi-Fi. Like, I'm in my house. What you doing to me, bitch? Like, I mean, they're not even super long videos. Like, I really don't understand what's going on. So if anyone has any tips or may know why it's taking so long, please let me know. But I did this look for New Year's Eve. However, I thought it was very appropriate for a party or going out. These lashes are beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. And I'm literally obsessed with this pigment. It's the I Heart This Super Shock Shadow by Colourpop. If anyone remembers the Super Shock Shadow Couche by them, this is like exactly the same thing. It's like a silvery, like gold. I don't even know how to explain it, but I hope you guys had an amazing New Year. You get it. And let me know if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and let me know what you'd like to see next. Okay guys, so first things first, I'm just going to pull my hair back into a loose ponytail. I did curl it, so I don't want to pull it into a tight ponytail. One of my biggest pet peeves is having my hair down while I'm doing my makeup. Like, I don't understand how some of you girls do it. But first things first, I'm going to start out with the unicorn, or the Farsali, I think is how you say it. Unicorn Essence Skin Enhancing Antioxidant Serum. On the packaging, it says apply to clean face before moisturizer, maybe use as primer before makeup. So that's what I'm using it as today. It does actually really help with moisturizing my skin as well. So I just kind of put some drops on my forehead, my cheeks, and make sure that I rub it in everywhere. I really do love this product. I've been seeing it literally everywhere on Instagram and everything. So I thought I'd give it a little try. It smells really good as well. It like smells like cupcakes, you guys. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it is so good. I'm loving it. I was talking to my sister here, so that's why I'm like talking and I forget to show you the product, but here it is. I am using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. This is the smoothing primer, and I'm just putting it on my nose and pretty much like my T-zone and my smile lines as well, just to smooth over my pores. I am now taking the Urban Decay Eye Potion Eye Primer, but I'm putting it on my smile lines because I don't want any creasing there and I don't want those damn parentheses on my face. So I'm literally just rubbing that in, like I'm using a very heavy amount of this. It doesn't look like it, but I am. I'm then taking my Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist just to add some more moisture and dewiness to my face. I am more dry to normal. I'm now going to take my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. This can act as a primer, however, I'm just putting it right at the high points of my face. That way it does give it more of a glow and dewy effect to it. And I'm literally just dabbing it with my fingers, and then I will start to swipe a little bit, but you don't want to apply too much pressure because you don't want the rest of your primer and everything to move. I am now going to take my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I am in the shade 3.5. I really do like this foundation, especially if dry skin. If you do have oily skin, I wouldn't really recommend it. And yes, I am using it on a damp beauty blender. I know I usually use my Morphe M439 foundation brush, however I thought I'd give this a try and I have been loving it lately. It just really gives your foundation a seamless, kind of like a natural finish, however you can still tell you're wearing makeup. It's definitely more coverage and less streakiness, which I've really liked lately. And it really helps with the dewiness in your skin and to keep the moisture in your skin. Also, what I've been doing lately is I've been doing my whole face, but leaving my nose and like my smile line slash upper lip area blank. I've noticed some like caking slash creasing there, and it's because I'm putting too much product. So literally, once I'm done with my foundation, I'll put whatever's left on my beauty blender and that's when I'll put it on my nose and upper lip area. I'm now just going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm in the shade Light Medium Honey. A little of this concealer goes a long way, and so that's why I'm doing very light strokes. And I will just put it under my eyes, right kind of underneath my nose where I get a little red, my chin, and my forehead. Again, I haven't been putting it on my nose or my smile lines because I don't want there to be too much product to build up and cake there. I'm taking this Morphe Beauty Sponge, and I've been loving this sponge as well. It's like, it has a flat side, so it fits perfectly underneath your eye, but it also does have the original beauty sponge shape on the other side. Again, I'll take whatever's left on the Beauty Blender and put it on my nose and my smile lines. I then just really quick and went ahead and baked with the Beauty Blender and the RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. I feel like I literally look like I have whiskers, like I look like a naked mole rat or something. But anyways, I'm taking the Morphe Dare to Create palette, and I'm taking that third shade that's called Sunder. I'm just using it as a transition shade, and I'm taking that on a big fluffy brush. I believe this is the Morphe M441. I'm just buffing that transition shade into my crease, and I'm also kind of blowing it out. You could be as messy as possible with this because I will show you a little trick on how to clean up your eyeshadow once this whole look is done. So I'm taking that into my crease and also into my outer V. I'm then taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm taking that warm taupe shade. It's just a light, cool, toned brown, and I'm just going over right where I put that first transition shade. I'm then taking Makeup Geek Cherry Cola, and I'm taking Anastasia Beverly Hills Fudge, and I'm taking this on a Morphe M433 brush. It's basically just a smaller, more compact blending brush, and I'm just taking that right on the outer V of my eye. So I am doing packing motions and kind of like swiping motions. I really want the most pigment on the outside of the eye, however I'm bringing it inwards to kind of get that ombre effect. I then will pick up some cat eye in the Morphe Dare to Create palette. It's just it's like a darker version of Anastasia Fudge, so it's just a very dark, rich brown. I'm then taking the Morphe M518 brush. It's just a very kind of skinny, long blending brush, and I'm just taking that on the edges. That way my edges are all blended and not looking super harsh. I am now taking the Colourpop Shock Shadow, or Super Shock Shadow, sorry. This is in the shade I Heart This, and I am obsessed with this color, you guys. If you remember Colourpop Couche, it's basically the same shade. And I'm just taking it on a flat brush, and I'm spraying it with some MAC Fix Plus, and I'm just packing and swiping on the inner corner. Once I get kind of to where I want it to fade out and like somewhat the middle of my eye, I will start to pat it more. The way our inner corner will be super highlighted and pigmented with that shimmer, and our outer corner will still be very intense with the dark shadows. My camera wasn't even showing this pigment justice because in person, you guys, it was like bam, like in your face. It was gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I mean, it looks yeah, it looks cute on camera too. However, it is buildable, which I really like, and it's super, super creamy. I'm now just taking this tapered blending brush. This is the Morphe R37, and I'm just using this to really get into my crease and make sure that the shadow and the pigment are really blended seamlessly together, and also to make sure that my edges are also blended seamlessly. I then felt like I kind of wiped away some of the pigment, so I wanted to just add a little bit more, especially on the inner corner, because I really wanted the inner corner to pop. I'm then going to go do my other eye off camera, and I shall be right back. So really quick, I wanted to show you guys how you could clean up your under eye area. This is another way you could get that sharp, intense cat eye without using Scotch tape. So this is the Morphe E47. It's just a very tiny angled brush, and I'm just going to carve out my eyes. It's super easy. I'm literally swiping, but then I will start to pat in like the areas that I did get a little more fallout. Did learn this trick from Jaclyn Hill, so make sure you go credit her, not me, but it definitely does come in handy and I really like it. I then will take my Morphe M438 and just wipe away that translucent powder, and now we have that intense cat eye look without using Scotch tape on our face, which probably is terrible for your skin, but we do it anyways. So I went off camera and did my winged eyeliner. It was a good eyeliner day, you guys. Thank God. I'm now taking this big daddy of a brush. This is the Morphe E41, and I'm loving it for setting my foundation with powder. And I'm using the Bare Minerals. It's the original foundation powder, and I'm using the shade Medium. Applying this powder all over my face. That way my bronzer has a base to stick to and apply seamlessly. If you're putting a powder over a cream, it won't blend out as well. I'm now taking this Morphe R2. Using this brush just to warm up my face. I will go in the hollows of my cheeks, underneath my chin, and my forehead as well. You don't need to be super precise with this because we are going to go in and contour, and then we will clean up the contour. This is just to warm up the face a little bit. I am now taking the NARS Ita brush and just sculpting out my contour now, and I'm using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. So if you've noticed, I kind of went in with a warm bronzer, which was the Benefit Hoola, and then I kind of went in with a more darker, cool toned bronzer, bronzer to contour. This brush is unnecessary. I just like it because it has like a long handle, but they have shorter versions. Literally a short version comes in the Benefit little palette. I'm now taking this little precision brush just to contour my nose. I use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer to contour. I just draw 2 lines down the side of my nose, and then I will draw another one kind of outwards towards my ears on each side, and then I will draw a V right at the point. And then just taking this Bobbi Brown brush to blend it out. You could use any kind of brush to blend it out. You could use any kind of brush to contour your nose. It's totally up to you. Went ahead and applied lashes. These are the House of Lashes in the style Radiant. I also did bake my contour and my nose contour. I'm now just going to go in with this Ardency in Modster Black Kohl Liner. It's my favorite kohl liner to tightline and tightline your top and your waterline. I'm now just taking this small precision brush from Morphe. This is the M506, and I'm just taking those same purpley and brown shades and putting them on the outer part of my eye. I'm then going to take this BH Cosmetics blush palette. This is the Glamorous blush palette, I believe, and I'm taking it on a blush brush. I'm taking that mauve shade. I'm not huge into blushes, so I'll just put a little bit. I'm then going to take the Marc Jacobs Spotlight Glow Stick, and I'm going to take it on a beauty blender and just dab it on my cheekbones, my nose, and my cupid's bow. And I'm going to go in with the Becca Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop on the Morphe M501. It was New Year's Eve, and I'm like, how can I not go in with Champagne Pop on New Year's Eve? And I'm just putting on my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, my forehead, my brow bone, basically anywhere I want the highlight to be popping. And we'll coat my bottom lashes with the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mini Brush Mascara. This mascara is perfect for this because with mascaras that have bigger brushes, you can smudge your mascara underneath. So my camera died, really annoying. So really quick, I'm just going to walk you through how I finished this look. I put the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy Heavy Metal right in my crease. And then for the lashes, I did House of Lashes Radiant, but they're amazing. For lips, I did Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick, Pure Hollywood, and Milkshake. So I did Pure Hollywood on the outsides, And then I did Milkshake right in the middle. While they were still wet, I just went and used my finger to dab it and mix it all together. But that is it, you guys. I'm sorry my camera died. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.